On the record in the matter, the people of the city of Lansing versus Haskell Sastita. Number is 23-00172OD. Council appearance.
Matt Staples on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Mr. Haskell Sauceda.
It was date and time that was set for a jury trial. May I understand there's a request to adjourn? There's a request to adjourn. I can't speak very loud today, so.
An adjournment would be fine, although we're set to plea today if that is acceptable to the court as well.
It's up to you. My notes said that there was a request to adjourn.
I am not going to overrule Ms. Donovan's request. There's a request to adjourn. We'll accept an adjournment and give us a little more time to think about it.
Our plea May 16th. We started our plea May 16th at 10 o'clock. You can appear via Zoom, okay, Mr. Sauceda?
Yes, ma'am.
Any questions today?
No.
Any additional matters for the record, council?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor.
Thank you. All set. On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Tiana Alexander. File number is 22-03276.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Tiana Alexander.
How are you, Ms. Alexander? Okay, I repeat, I received a pre-sentence report and recommendation from our probation department. Mr. Lee, did you get that?
I did get the report, Your Honor.
Okay, is there a reason to make any updates, corrections, or deletions?
We do not have any updates, corrections, or deletions, Your Honor.
You can make allocation.
Thank you. Your Honor, Ms. Alexander has accepted full responsibility for this incident by pleading guilty. She is currently undergoing treatment for several medical issues, some of which are directly related to the accident that occurred as a result of this incident, including traumatic brain injury, post-traumatic stress disorder, depression, anxiety, sometimes memory issues. She is being treated by CMH. She is also being treated for occupational therapy and so forth, physical therapy. And the assessments all bear this out, that those types of issues are her primary issue. She obviously had an incident here, and alcohol and substances are very dangerous for her, given her medical issues. So we recommend and agree with the assessment of the probation department that a period of probation is appropriate, so that the court can be reassured of for continued abstinence from alcohol and substances. We would ask the court to consider a period of 3 months of probation, again, so that the court can do the randomized testing and be reassured of her abstinence. We would also ask the court to please consider her financial situation, as her parents are pretty much supporting her at this time. So any fines and fees that could be waived would be appreciated. We would ask the court to order that she continue in her medical rehabilitation, as that seems to be the most significant issue for her returning to full functionality at this time.
Thank you. Mr. Clyde, wish to make a statement?
At this time, Your Honor. Thank you.
I've had an opportunity to review the pre-sentence report, the recommendation that was submitted by probation and the defendant's prior criminal history. This is the first offense, but serious nonetheless. There was a blood alcohol content more than 3 times the legal limit. As a result of this incident, you suffered some severe injuries and ramifications, correct? And you're still navigating through those. This is not even a situation where you could even recall the incident. You woke up in the hospital, you don't recall how much or what you drank. And so you're not even able to reasonably state here with any particularity if you thought you overdrank, if you have an issue or whatever the case may be, because it's not something that you even knew that you can even articulate. I think you took a no contest plea on that, is that correct? And so because of your injuries, are you working at all at this time? Well, so tell me what your typical day looks like now that you've had this incident.
5 to 8 a.m. I'm usually at physical therapy. Leaving Sparrow around maybe 12 or 1. I get to go home. Or I'm going directly to CMH and I'm a brain doctor, neurologist. They have to monitor my brain waves a lot, so I do that 2 times a week. Yeah, I'm just at the hospital all day, every day. I'm usually done with them around 5 or 6.
How old are you?
20. I'm 25. I'm sorry. I turned 26 this year.
So the quality of life has been grossly diminished because of this incident. I really don't even see how effective summer probation would really be. just because of what you're already dealing with, and how meaningful it could be. It looks like as a result of your injuries, you're already engaging in some resources that the court would have ordered anyway. Now you don't have a choice because of what you're dealing with, which includes some PTSD. Um, I'm going to order you to undergo a term of non-reporting probation because you're already, your day sounds like it's pretty laden with the things that you're dealing with to rehabilitate your health and your mental state. And so the non-reporting probation would allow the court to maintain some oversight to make sure you're doing that. I'm not going to give you any additional things that you need to do, because I think if you're doing those things and you're taking care of what the doctors tell you to take care of, and you're reporting so they can monitor your brain activity, and you're going to CMH, you're already addressing the underlying issue. And you, by nature of the diagnoses, should already be staying away from alcohol, which should also be the court's primary concern. If during that time period, there's some reason why the court believes there needs to be additional oversight, that will, I'm sure, make its way before the court, and we can address it at that time. But for now, we will do a term of 6 months non-reporting probation. You'll just need to provide periodic documentation as requested by probation to demonstrate that you're still engaging with your community mental health, you're still engaging with your other services as it relates to your medical treatment. Okay, ma'am? Okay, while on probation, you're not to use, purchase, or possess any alcohol or drugs unless you have a valid prescription. You're not to purchase or possess a firearm or any other dangerous weapon. You're not to engage in any assaultive or threatening behavior. You're not to be at any bars or nightclubs. You have any questions so far? Fines and costs. There's a $75 crime victim rights fee that you are responsible for. There's also a $50 state minimum cost that you're going to be responsible for. That's per statute that needs to be assessed. There is an amount of $423.14 that's owed to the Lansing Police Department because they responded to this incident. I'll waive any discretionary fines and costs. Your total will be $548.14. We'll make monthly payments on that, okay? Do you have any questions? Oh. That with her attorney. If you have any questions about that advice of rights as it relates to probation, you can ask once you review that. Acknowledge whether or not you have any questions. There's no place for your signature. Okay, very good. Okay, without any questions, I'll note that this was reviewed on today's date. From your contact information, that's telephone number ending in 3399. Good luck to you, ma'am, as you continue on your road to recovery and rehabilitation. Hopefully, we won't have another issue like this that brings you before the court, okay? Good luck to you. Good morning, Mr. Haddad.
Good morning.
Okay, is your client present?
My client is not present. It's a civil infraction. I was hoping to have a breakout room with the city attorney before we go on the record.
Okay. Paul Bracy.
That is my client, Your Honor, and I believe we are ready to proceed. I just need a quick feedback from the city attorney.
Cameron Jackson.
Yes, we are prepared to proceed on Cameron Jackson.
Okay, and then I see a Lucas Dewar. So pause. Okay, you say you're prepared to proceed on Mr. Jackson and Mr. Bracy?
Yes.
Well, on the record,
Jackson first. Please.
well, on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Cameron Wardell Jackson, file number is 23-00 426 OD, council appearance.
Matt Staples for the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Cameron Jackson.
It was the date that was reset for a pretrial. Looks like there was no offer because he was waiting to get an assessment done.
Correct, Your Honor. And Mr. Jackson has completed his assessment. I got a message from CMH, Darla Carmoni, who said that he completed his assessment on Wednesday, May 3rd, and that she will have the assessment to me by the end of this week. So we're asking for a 1-week adjournment so that we can get the assessment and myself and the city attorney have a chance to review it.
May 16th at 10 a.m. You have any questions today, Mr. Jackson? Mr. Jackson, you're muted.
No, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Any additional matters for the record today, Tim? Any additional matters for the record, council?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor.
Nothing for the defense, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set, Mr. Jackson.
Thank you.
You're welcome. On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Paul Jake Bracy. File number is 21-03375.
Matt Staples for the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Paul Bracy.
Do we have his fingerprints?
No.
Mr. Bracy, we need your fingerprints.
I'm sorry, you said what, ma'am?
Your fingerprints.
My fingerprints?
That is correct.
I don't live in the city of Lansing. Saginaw.
Okay, that's not our concern. We need your fingerprints in the city of Lansing. Because you have picked up a charge in the city of Lansing.
Okay.
When can you get it done?
I can get it done this week.
Thank you. Council, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, Mr. Bracy has been able to provide proof of obtaining his license, so at this time, the city would move to dismiss.
Magistrate. Okay, motion to dismiss is granted. You're all set, Mr. Bracy.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. See Shanice Brown or Shanice Brown. Mr. Haddad, I'm gonna put you in room 1.
Thank you.
On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Lucas Dewar, file number 23L2752131. Mr. Dewar, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, Mr. Dewar, today's date and time that was set for a show cause, and that's because, let's see, you owe $130 on an expired plate citation. When are you gonna make payment on that?
I can pay that this Friday. I just when I was supposed to pay that bill, I also had a $922 Board of Water and Light bill come out of my account, so it did not get paid. That was the reason, and I'm very sorry about that.
No worries, I'll note that here. You'll get it paid by Friday and then you'll be all set, okay, sir?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're free to go. Thank you.
All right. Yep.
Know that. Have an informal hearing and how does this get separate? Okay, witnesses?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Staples, you have you subpoenaed people here for a formal hearing?
They have been subpoenaed if they have not appeared.
They are
I-
present in the courtroom.
Okay. We are actually ready to proceed. We've reached an agreement.
Okay, you should probably come down and talk to the people that you subpoenaed here.
Will do.
Okay, we'll wait for you to do that. Jamie Robinson.
Yes.
On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Jamie Lee Robinson, file numbers 20L2557511 and 20L2558091. Ms. Robinson, today's date set for show causes on both of these files. One, you owe $189 on a disobeyed traffic sign, red light violation, and the other you owe $189 on a fail to stop with the showed clear distance. You requested back on February an extension to pay by March 14th, and you've not made those payments.
I currently don't have a job yet. I do have an interview this Friday and I had one yesterday. So I'm just waiting to start getting income.
Okay, we'll reset this show cause for 60 days.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. You're all set. You represent Shanice Brown.
Is she here?
She's not. I was trying to see if you have any contact. We represent Elena Lees.
Thank you. I wasn't sure.
You need to speak to her at all?
Yes, please.
William Russell.
Yes.
Okay. We're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus William Russell, file number 22-01668. Mr. Russell, today was a date set for show cause because you owed $75. You requested 60 days to pay that back in February. You haven't made payment. How do you plan to proceed on this?
Well, first I'd like to apologize for last encounter, but I'm still working on that right now for payment wise. Because I haven't been leaving the house obviously because of the bench warrants, but and I forgot about the dog tag case that we had, but
So what are you requesting? How are you gonna address
can we,
this?
can you do another 60 days or no? Can we do 30?
Give it 60 days.
Okay.
You're all set. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Nicole Francis Verona, file number 23 L2783941. Council appearance.
Matt Staples for the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Eastside Ed on behalf of Ms. Nicole Verona. Today's a date and time set for a formal hearing. Had an opportunity to discuss this matter with the prosecution, and they're offering and impeding traffic. At this time, I'd like to accept responsibility on behalf of my client to that reduced offer.
That's correct.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, fine is $125. When is she gonna make payment?
Judge, I could just ask for 14 days to make that payment.
Okay, I'll note it'll be paid in 14 days. Any additional matter for the record?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor.
Nothing for the defense, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You're all set. On the record in the matter, the people of the city of Lansing versus Whitney Graham, file number 22L2691751. Ms. Graham, today was the date and the time that was set for a show cause because you owe $155. Originally said you would make payments of $25 per month until paid in full, but doesn't look like you've been consistent on that. What's going on there?
Originally I thought that I had until the end of that month. I didn't know that it was from the date of court until like the following month of that date. In the month, I originally thought it wasn't even over yet. So I guess it was a misunderstanding on my part. I apologize.
So did you make another payment in April?
No, I have not, because once it came about when I was gonna pay it, it was probably like the end of April, and then I got the court paper to show of cause in court, and then I also had a situation at home where my funds or whatever was taken, so I was unable to pay.
You're gonna re-begin your payment.
Thank you.
When are you gonna make your next payment?
I can pay the $25. What's today? Today is Wednesday, no, Tuesday.
Okay.
Let's say by Friday.
And you'll continue to make your $25 payments monthly?
Yes, but can we have it possibly set up for like every month by the end of the month? Don't have this problem again.
That's not a problem.
Excuse me?
Yep, that's not a problem.
Thank you.
No problem. So I'll note here, you'll make your next payment by this week, Friday, and then you'll continue to make payments of $25 per month to be due by the end of each month. Do you have any questions, ma'am?
No, thank you.
You're all set. Thank you.
You have a good day.
On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Elena Lease, file number 23-01035. Council appearance.
Matt Staples on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Elena Lease.
Ms. Lease, today's the date and time that was set for a pretrial on a failure to stop at the property damage accident. Council, how are we proceeding?
There are no offers at this time, Your Honor. We'd like to set the matter for a final pretrial trial.
Please set the trial. Trial will be set for May 30th at 8:15. You have any questions today, Ms. Lees?
No, ma'am. No, Miss Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you.
You said May 30th at what time?
May 30th at 8:15 in person at the court. Any additional matters today, council?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor.
Nothing for the defense.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Ms. Lees.
Thank you.
Oh, we're early, so that's fine. She's. You're free to go, Ms. Lees.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. morning, sir. What's your name?
Jared Michael Adcock.
Can you speak to him now? Okay, one moment, Mr. Adcock, your attorney needs to speak with you. On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Jared Michael Adcock, file number 23-00771. Council appearance.
Matt Staples for the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Jared Adcock.
There's the date and time set for pretrial. I haven't open and talks in public and a hinder, obstruct, and oppose and endangering. How are we proceeding on these?
Your Honor, the city attorney and I have come to a plea agreement whereby Mr. Adcock will plead guilty to the open intox disturbing and the hinder and oppose charge will be dropped.
Mr. Staples, is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay, and Mr. Adcock, is that accurate? You want to plead guilty to?
Yes, Your Honor.
I didn't say which one it was.
Sorry.
To the, okay, you want to plead guilty to the open intox?
Yes, Your Honor.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Okay, count one. Open and talk in public is a misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fine. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, I do.
You're willing to enter a guilty plea to that in exchange for the city dismissing count two?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you would have to give up your right to have a trial in this matter in order to accept the plea offer?
Yes.
You have the right to have a plea trial. You have the right at the time of trial to be represented by counsel. You have the right to the presumption of innocence. So you're innocent until proven guilty. You have the right to have the city prove you guilty by proving each of the elements of the charge being brought against you. They have to prove each element at trial beyond a reasonable doubt. You're willing to give up those rights?
Yes.
Okay. You also have the right to question or cross-examine any of the witnesses that the city intends to call. You have the right to call your own witnesses or present evidence that you believe would further a defense of the charge being brought against you. You have the right to remain silent at trial and not have silence be used against you. I'm going to give up each of those rights as well.
Yes.
Anybody threatening you to get you to want to waive your rights and enter a guilty plea?
I couldn't hear that. I'm sorry.
Is anybody threatening you to get you to want to waive your rights and enter a guilty plea today?
No.
Have there been any promises made to you in exchange for your guilty plea?
No.
And are you pleading guilty to count one because you believe you're guilty?
No.
You don't believe you're guilty of count
Oh,
one, open
yeah.
and talk?
Yes, I am. I'm sorry.
Okay, sounds good. As to count one of open and talks in public, how do you plead, sir?
Guilty.
On a factual basis.
Thank you, Ron. Mr. Adcock, on or about June 26, 2022, were you at 1224 Prospect in the city of Lansing, county of Ingham, state of Michigan?
Yes, I was.
And at that time, did you have an open intoxicant?
Yes, I did.
And you were agitated and being loud and boisterous?
Yes, I was.
No further questions, Your Honor.
You had an open intoxicant. What did you have?
I don't remember what size, but I had a bottle of vodka.
Okay. Any questions from you, Mr. Staples?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
Okay, the court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea if I can be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. The fine is $150. When can you make payment?
I can at the moment. My money is tied up just because I put it on a new prepaid credit card that I got. So it takes 3 business days to get on there. But other than that, I'll be able to pay it.
Carol notes that you'll make payment within 7 days. Is that good?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor.
Thanks, thank you.
Okay, you're all set, Mr. Adcock. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Anybody seen Darren Gordon? Okay, we'll pick one. Let's see. You're free to go, Mr. Adcock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
How can I help you, sir?
Hi.
Hi.
And I had got a received a probation violation like last month. I think I was required to do a drug screen like every weekend for the probation violation. And I think my 3 days is up, and I was wondering if I still got to go every week or every twice a week.
Who's your probation officer?
Heather, I think.
You should probably go ask Heather, and she can get me the file if she wants to amend that at all. Because I'm not sure what's in the file.
Yeah, because I received a letter from you. Sent me a letter last, like, you said that I was required to.
Yeah, that means Heather probably drafted it, I reviewed it and signed it. But I don't know off the top of my head what that letter would have said. So Heather would have the file, so let's, oh, look at you, lucky, someone from probation is here. Thank you. Thank you. No, where, get your file right here, sir. Probation violation hearing, defendant pled guilty, defendant to test once a week for the next 30 days. I signed that as of April 11th, so there, that order will come to an end this week, okay? Do you have any other questions?
Thank you.
No problem.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I just paid on my courts today. $30 for a pay like first time I paid 50 and I paid 20 today. And I paid on my probation at the same time.
Okay.
I will still pay every week until it's paid off. I wanted to pay on this until it's paid off and then and my probation at the same time.
Let me see, when are you supposed to be discharged from probation?
August 13th.
It appears, you said you made a payment, but it wasn't the full amount.
Right.
Yeah, as long as you're making a payment, you're fine. We wouldn't, I don't sign violations for payments. So you'll be fine. All right, thank you. Thank you. not coming out the South. We're on the record in the matters of the people of the state of Michigan and the people of the city of Lansing versus Edric Sylvester Pruitt, file number 23-0595Y, 23-00441, 23-00470, 23-00564. Council appearances.
Brian Ring on behalf of the people.
Matt Staples on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Edric Pruitt.
Today was the date and the time that it was set for a hearing on competency. I do have a report from the Center of Forensic Psychiatry dated for May 1st, 2023. Did all the parties get a copy of this report?
I did, Your Honor.
The city did as well, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
The body of the court report was quite says no defense. Copy. They couldn't find the defense counsel. Okay, the body of the report was quite lengthy, but the ultimate conclusion was that the current mental state and functioning of Mr. Pruitt, they were finding him not competent, but likely to be restored within the statutory period. Is there any objection to the body of the report or the conclusion?
Not from the people of the state, Your Honor. Thank you.
None from the city of Lansing.
None from the defense, Your Honor.
Okay, so the court will adopt the report and incorporate it into the court's file and will order Mr. Pruitt, who has, for the record, is not present today. He has consistently throughout the pendency of these matters refused to exit the his cell at the Ingham County jail and refused to participate in the court proceedings, which was also consistent with his refusal to participate in the evaluation with the Center for Forensic Psychiatry. But nonetheless, we'll adopt this report, incorporate it to the court's file, and order him to undergo treatment with the Center for Forensic Psychiatry in hopes to regain competency within the statutory time frame. There's also a indication here from the Center for Forensic Psychiatry that they were unable to complete his evaluation as to criminal responsibility. It says Mr. Pruitt's current mental condition prevented him from providing adequate information regarding the circumstances, thinking, or behavior at the time of the alleged offenses. As such, the available information was insufficient to formulate an opinion on these critical issues within the bounds of a reasonable medical and clinical certainty. We may need to have him undergo that responsibility evaluation at another time. He might need to have some treatment first. And then we can, if you would like to make a new motion, we can have him reevaluated if he's, if his mental condition changes during treatment. Okay, Mr. Lee?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Those reports or those orders signed. Any additional matters for the record on these at this time?
Nothing further on behalf of the state, Your Honor. Thank you.
Nothing for the city, Your Honor.
Nothing for the defense, Your Honor.
Okay, we're all set. Thank you. That's all I have for this.